We're live now.
Okay, everybody, we're live. So get ready to eat. Get ready to.
They weren't here 10 seconds ago. You can't just be normal. Be normal.
Sorry, audience. Sometimes we joke around before we press record. So anyway, everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Spicy and Dicey. We have most people here. Our player Stotzy will hopefully be joining us later. And we have a changing array of players at the moment in time, but it's still all good. We're going to start the recap. Please watch it. There's some new art and a little less long of a recap this week, but still covers everything. So here we go, motherfucker.
Oh, I got to push play.
Fresh set of chainmail, I'm flexing. Courier pigeons, I'm texting. Got a grimoire so old, if your young ass read it, you would end up with depression. Her booty shaking the figure 8, cause I threw the balloons. 5 pence for the night, it's only right I get a room. I'm messing with it. These people wanna use a silver spoon. Keep a lookout for the Baron and all of his fucking goons. I need a wench who's gonna slurp up my hog. Don't kiss me on the lips, I might turn into a frog. On my high horse, till my steed trips over a log. All this fog ain't normal, there's a hag in this bog. I get silly with it, I'm gallivanting through your crops. And your daughter saw me riding, so she let that booty drop. She's showing me her ankle, had her taking off her socks. Till her father came home and he taught me how to box. Smoking gillyweed and sipping mead, you can keep your booze. If you challenge me, then you can join our crew. We be campaigning, you at camp, waiting on a group. Got a cauldron filled with potions, I'ma call that homebrew. I'm a wizard, a knight, a rogue with a pike. I'm dungeoning at day and I'm taverning at night. I'm a gnome, a dwarf, an elf, an orc. And you can catch me smuggling the Baldur's Gate port. I'm a wizard.
Last week on Spicy and Dicey, the Misfits were on the road to Red Hill, through the pumpkin and red tree-filled forest, looking to infiltrate Bogart Tusk's castle, the trafficker they needed to stop, where they found a dead woman inside and children trapped inside of a prison. Wendeline was horrified to find her parents there, wanting to buy a slave child for themselves, but finding the mayor, Jack Jackson of Red Hill, prisoner there himself. It seemed that Sakura, Pete, and Clive went to go help the children that were trapped inside of a cage and teleported them out so that they could themselves figure out a way to save the women from being milked inside and the zombies ahead. Sakura teleported the kids out while Clive used a spell magic to make the zombies fall. They freed the women from inside of their rooms and talked to one of them who was looking for her beloved bride, who did she not know was alive or dead. Clive then took an arm for himself as Sakura teleported her out so he could eat it later. The two then went to regroup with the rest of the team and fight Bogart Tusk, as Halmon led the team into the dining room to face Bogart. He threw an axe into a zombie's chest and threatened the ogre. The rest of the team then noticed a cage and a statue of a bird nearby. The redstone was going off in Amalia's pocket, who dashed toward the statue. However, Pippa the red frog jumped out and Halmon threw her at Bogart Tusk and she turned into a red cow midair to do a karate chop. However, she missed and slammed into the door, revealing Sakura and Clive on the other side, who joined in the fight, each of them, with Wendeline using some flame magic and Amalia, who began the fight with Bogart Tusk as an invisible bell still hid, and Halmon began to attack. Now, what will happen this week on?
Alright, now that Halloween is over, I say we get done with this damn scary trafficker guy. I hate him, even though now I want cookies and milk.
All I know is I'm excited to get all of this holiday food in my tummy. I love a good cooked meal. Let's hope Amalia and Clive can cook this fool. Homer can chop that turkey up nice. Let's play.
All right, everybody. everybody. Welcome back to this week's episode. As always, let's continue right where we left off, where you guys were in the middle of a fucking fight. Oh, hold on, guys. Let me get the screen back up for you. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on.
Some crazy shit happened last time.
You guys got into some
Now
shit.
it's time to carve the turkey.
Yep. It's happened. You guys are about to have a fucking feast as you guys are in this dining room fighting a trafficker. So here we go. As we left off, guys, little Belle, you had ran up next to Halmon invisibly at the moment. Of course, Sierra, you can change what you've done here when it gets to your turn again, but you are an initiative, just so you all know. And right now, we are going to continue right where we left off, where Amalia, you had cast Crown of Madness on Bogart Tusk, and he basically was now under your control as his body is tightened by the mad crown pulling around his skull. What does the crown look like, Amalia, as you've like summoned it like around his head? What's he going through?
So let me find a spell. Hang on. It describes it.
Okay, I know that you don't have to tell me. You can make it up, Mike.
So it's a crown of jagged iron that appears on his head, and then his madness glows in his eyes.
Ooh, what does madness look like when it blows in your eyes? It's like, madness! As he's taking like this.
Red glowing eyes, you possessed, like looking all crazy.
Exactly. So as you do that, Amalia, it was his turn up next, and he just can't move, though. I think he needs to make a wisdom save, if I'm correct, yeah?
Yes, he has to make a wisdom save of 18 next turn.
All right, so next turn, or is it
at the end of each of its turns.
Oh, okay, great. So he will do it at the end of this turn in a second. He tries to break free, but he can't. However, you guys did manage to attract some attention while you guys started this fight. As the first rotation goes by, three knights that were in the room at the top there, as you can see, they start speeding down the hallway. Wendeline looks back as she sees the three knights then kind of running towards them. They've joined the initiative.
Bye, Wendy.
No, Stassi's not here yet. So as they kind of jump into the fight, the knights are up next. They join in the initiative, and the knights do have an attack because they've moved, however, but now they're
Bye, Wendy.
and they're all unfortunately going to shoot at Wendeline as she's right here. She's the only one they can hit.
Bye, Wendy. We'll
okay,
remember
that guy failed. He only rolled a 1, so he just shoots. Luckily, Stassi or Wendy she goes right by her hair, just whoom, right through the curls. The next knight is going to then go up next. He's going to also shoot his crossbow. Okay, he also did not hit. Stassi's she's not here, but she's fucking doing great. He misses again. The other one, boom. Wendeline moves out of the way, and finally the other knight, he shoots at her as well. Damn, he also misses. Okay, they're worse than Pippa.
Now she's got to do that matrix save.
Yeah, the last one. Belle, you just look at him like fucking amateurs. Because you're just way better than them in every way. You don't even have to see them, Belle, to know that these fucking bolts going by are just shot by shitty people.
Which fucking stormtroopers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're right on the money. So okay. So as they shoot, they all miss. Unfortunately. Oh, Stassi, you're okay. Oh,
They're not wearing any red, right?
Yeah, you're not shot, right, Stassi? You okay? You're not shot with any arrows. So Wendeline, just so you know, you just missed being shot.
Who's getting shot with arrows? What the fuck?
You.
I got shot with arrows.
You were.
No, they missed. They
of
shot
them.
at you, but
The luck was with you.
They had
Here.
they had stormtrooper level aim though, so you're
Oh, fuck.
good.
Yeah, so you're good. However, Stassi, you are actually up next on the rotation. So I don't know if you're busy right now, but
Damn.
you are the next one
I'm
up.
driving, but if someone would
I'll
roll
do it.
for me, I can make decisions and do all that cute stuff.
I got
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
Give me the what's going on? What's happening?
Well, you're just right now. You're still right up against Bogart. You guys are in the same position. We just started, and you're in the same spot that you were. You shot your 3 golden flames. You shot them last time right at him. You did very well.
Hell yeah, that's right.
I mean, if you want to, you can do it again. You did pretty good damage, so I'm just saying, if you want to make this easy, you could do that again, or do whatever you'd like. As you're kind of, you're going up against him. Oh, but there are three. This is what I should probably tell you.
You just leave the glaring.
Okay, so Stassi, maybe I'm wrong here. You might want to pivot because there's actually 3 knights that have kind of run up to you. So I probably should have led with that. But
yeah,
3 knights are trying to attack you, so you can also attack them.
We're still indoors right now, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
And
However,
everyone's pretty close. It's pretty close in range.
to him, not to these knights, though.
Don't you fucking dare. Okay.
Dude,
Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
You better get out the way then. Don't I fucking dare. I'm going to do what I want.
Okay,
And then I'll heal you. No, I'm kidding. Let me do, I'm going to cast Holy Weapon.
Okay, so you summon Holy Weapon, and your arm quickly
And my Holy Weapon I'm going to have in the shape of a large mace.
Okay. All of a sudden, you just like this giant, huge, golden, magical mace just appears in your hand.
And can I swing it really, really big? Can I hit all 3? Can I attempt to like make an attack on like multiple targets at the moment with the mace?
Do a little spin.
Can I get a little spin?
What's that thing, Hollywood, that I'm thinking of, where it's like she's gonna do like a
Swing, like a large swing.
Yeah, I mean technically no, but if she if she does a cleave, you can let her go for all 3 of them.
Yeah,
that's a you decision.
Okay, you know what, Stassi? Just because I think it's cool, I'll let you do it because I do think it's cool that you like summon this giant magical like golden mace and you just run towards these 3 knights and you attempt to just boom, just swing it across them. So yeah, give me 3 like hits. Let's see if you hit them. How about that? Oh, I have to roll. Wow, I have to roll. Yes, sorry. Hold on.
Please.
I got you. She's like, oh! We just hear a car accident. Just, oh no! Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Don't do that.
Yeah, knock on wood, everybody.
No, I know exactly where I'm going. I'm gonna maybe pick up some Whataburger and then I'll be home.
Can you bring some to me?
Yeah. You bring
Oh my
some
god,
to me?
most definitely.
Thank you.
You're gonna have to get that before you leave Texas at all, Hollywood, because they don't have.
Well,
that.
it's like 30 minutes away apparently.
Is it really? Oh,
yeah, or like 45 minutes.
Wait, what's 30 minutes away?
Like there's a Whataburger like 30 to 45 minutes away from the town.
You're lying to me right now.
I am not. Why would I lie?
I'm actually really upset
He's
about
like,
that.
that's why I moved there.
As a Colorado person, I'm annoyed because I wasn't there when I was there. Neither was In-N-Out, and now you have both. Fuck you. Okay.
Yeah, there's Culver's too.
All right, so I'm gonna do a hit with this mace, Holy Weapon. It's gonna be a strike. I'm just gonna do with the mace. I'm just gonna use your actual mace because you have a mace as your weapon. So I'm gonna do 3 hits with the mace.
But it's not holy.
Well, I don't. Well, yeah, I mean,
It's not holy.
Shut up.
What's the difference with it being holy?
He's literally letting you do this. Why are you fighting?
You fuck. You drive your car and you relax.
I've been a brat to Jay all week.
Yeah, okay. Most people are, so it's okay. Don't worry about it. So here we go. Holy Weapon. Where's your fucking? I'm trying to look at the Holy Weapon for you now, you butthole. Oh, you're right. Well, it does do more damage. You're correct. But it's the same with the hits, so I'll just do that with the hits. Sorry, guys. Thank you for bearing with me because I'm looking at her stuff. Here we go. Another mace hit. So you miss one, unfortunately, Stassi, but you hit the next one. So as you swing by, you miss the first one. He kind of gets to dodge it. However, the next one, boom, your mace smashes him in the face. The other one also did not take it, but you have advantage here. So the 2 other ones, actually, I will roll again for you. You hit with that one. And you don't hit with the other one. So you still miss the first one, but you do manage to hit. So now with your Holy Weapon attack, do the damage for you here. I'm sorry, guys. This is the only thing about fights that can be a little annoying. Boop, 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 boop. Where the fuck is it? You have so many spells! Sorry, I'm trying to find this. There it is. There it goes. Great job. So the first one takes 9 damage. And the next one takes 10. Great job, Stassi. So you swing, you swing, and you manage to hit 2. So 2 of the knights just take brutal hits to the face. One taking 9 damage, the other one taking 10. Fantastic.
The other one missed?
The other one missed, yes. So, Stassi, you, Wendeline, you ran up to them, and you managed to swing and bash 2 of the knights in their
Bang that thing.
Bang that thing. Pippa, you now are up next. You're still a cow, though, Pippa. So as you get up,
and you're prone.
Yeah, you're on the ground. So yeah, you are prone. So you need to
Damn.
you need to get up as a action. Unfortunately.
Okay, before I can even do anything.
Yeah,
it's just half her movement. It's not.
Yeah.
Can we go to the map on your end?
Yes.
Mine, for some reason, never loads.
Gotcha.
So I'm all the way outside the doors, right? Still, because I busted through.
You're right here.
All right. So let's
you are
see.
currently about 10 feet away from Bogart, where he is.
And I'm still a cow. Can I go try to like go after Bogart then, since the knights are too far away?
You want to like try to gourd him? You got 2 horns.
Yeah, I want to try to just. I missed the first time embarrassingly, so I got to go after him.
All right, well just go. Give me like you're gonna gourd him with horns. So give him a melee.
So I have to move, and then
she wants to move.
Move.
Sorry. I need the
every week.
All right, so I'm just gonna do an unarmed strike then.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you can really do. Yeah.
Let's see. What do I have to hit?
You have advantage though.
16 hit.
Well, you're going for Bogart, right?
Yeah. Where do we go one more
Bogart. Time? You do hit, actually. Yes, you do.
Sweet, to the face. And my damage is gonna be. Oh, come on! Really? Why? What is?
Why, Pippa? Why? You only like poked him with one of your horns because he's like elevated.
So I couldn't have like tripped on the way over and just slightly got him. God damn it!
All right, did you, as the bonus action, did you want to stay a cow or do you want to turn back? Hollywood, Halmon, you just see like Bogart, like a giant red cow comes up behind him, but she like shorts it and just like pokes him in the ass. Just like
Pippa, is that the best he can do? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Better. Every time I turn into an animal, this is what happens. Or I fuck
Pippa, just bite the motherfucker. Like, sit on him. Like, fucking grapple him. You're 2,500 pounds. So do something, Pippa.
Sit on him!
She weighs a few tons, right?
Yeah, she does. And unfortunately, you guys.
I know it's a cow and it's not a horse, but Gilly, sit.
You just hear Pippa as you just move back to Halmon. They just hear that basically special needs cow moo that you did last time. I don't know. It was like I don't know.
And I'm just arguing with the fucking cow. Just
all right. So Pippa, unfortunately, that's all you could do. Do you want to turn back to you though? You said.
Yeah, I'll turn back to me.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you do that as
just be a red tiefling again.
All right, so Clive, you're up next as you kind of watch Pippa run away from you towards Bogart. What do you want to do, Clive?
Let's see. So just checking the map. Move Clive a little bit closer, and then because of everything going on, I was going to use one of his best spells that he can, Mental Prison on Bogart. Bogart has to make a save of 17 intelligence.
Well, he's pretty fucked up right now, already pretty held by Amalia. So, he does not save. He failed. So, yeah, but he's not have red on either.
Just give me a second. Just reading the full description. Ooh, this is going to be perfect. Remember what I said about the it idea?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go for it, man.
So, firstly, he takes, just going to have to roll the dice, 10. So that's 5 d10 psychic damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And because he failed, he'll take the full. So rolling 5 d10, 29 psychic damage.
Okay.
And because he failed the save, let's see, He's now essentially trapped in an illusion of my choice that causes him to be afraid. So whatever the illusion takes, he can't see or hear anything beyond it and is restrained during the spell's duration. And if he takes any movement out of the illusion, he takes 10d10 psychic damage.
Okay, so he just basically what do you make him see? Is he's already like held by Amalia. The crown digs into his skull as you guys watch as this giant ogre with his big fucking broken bloody tusks looks down upon you, Clive. A cow has just poked him in the ass, but I mean, he looks down.
So this is what he sees, and prepare for a little bit of horror here. So the illusion takes effect, and the room goes quiet. All he sees is just Clive standing in front of him. Bogart is hovering as if held telekinetically up just in front of Clive, and as Clive is looking at him, it looks uncanny. His skin is very pale, his body is more elongated, sallow, thin, long fingers. He opens his mouth, his head almost extends like a snake's would. Opens wider and wider and wider, and all he sees is one big purple light inside Clive's throat. And then surrounding Clive, as well as Bogart, all around him, are all the children that he, and women that he used, brutalized, and sold. And all that Bogart can hear is a sort of sickeningly sweet but terrifyingly haunting children chant echoing in his ears.
As he just, in his own mind, like, what is this? Where am I? As he just kind of takes the pain, it seems to go in from him, seeping in through every part of his body, all of his pores, everything seems to feel like he's just experiencing pain in every possible way, every nerve, every breath he takes in his own mind as he floats there above you, looking at this very strange, gaunt, very gothic version of yourself, Clive. He's just enwrapped in his own brain. You guys watch in the room as he floats there, Amalia, in the air as you hold him. You can feel his body twitching and kind of pulsing inside of the magic that you got him held by. Clive, you've definitely given him massive damage, and he floats there.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, of course, to everybody else, he's just standing there twitching. His eyes have gone completely purple. But that's what he sees in his illusion all around him, and that's what causes the psychic damage. And if he tries to move and step outside of it, he will take the 10d10 psychic damage.
Fantastic.
And just before Clive ends his turn, all Bogart hears inside his head is, "You never want to tempt the wrath of a parent. And that is what you've just done."
He just, once again, he's inside his own mind. You're the only one that can hear him in your mind through the magic. He goes, "No, I'm sorry, please!" And he just kind of once again struggles inside of his own mind, fighting you. So Amalia, this leads us to you. As you were dashing towards the statue, you managed to get him held and used Crown of Madness. What would you like to do, Amalia? As you're still kind of in the middle of mid-dashing towards her, you stopped to cast your spell. What would you like to do?
I think kind of like noticing like that Clive also cast a spell. She kind of sees that like he's under like more heavy control, so she's gonna like just slowly make her way over to that statue.
All right. Do you want me to move you, or do you got it? Do you want me to move you over there?
If you don't mind, I can't open the thing on my phone.
I got you. So as you kind of run over to the statue over here, you use your turn to make it to the statue. As you look at it, you kind of examine this beautiful kind of it's a statue of a bird. Clearly you can see that the feathers on the bird seem to go upwards. It's almost like a weird mixture of, you can't tell if it's like a peacock or an eagle. It's a very strange mixture of like these kind of beautiful birds with like a predator bird. It's very interesting. It's sitting next to a golden cage. It seems to be getting ready to be wrapped. There seems to be like little notes and stuff around there as well. And that's basically kind of what you see when you get there.
I'm going to pull the stone that I have out of my pocket and kind of like hold it next to it to see if it has any reaction.
All right, everybody. So this is going to get interesting. All of a sudden, Amalia...
Yo, Halmon decides to get the fuck out of there real quick. Can we skip real quick? Before you do anything, can Can I leave?
No, you're stuck.
Can I
with us.
run?
No.
God damn it.
So for some of us that have had this red stone in the story for about almost 2 to 3 years, something's finally going to happen. So as you pull out the red stone, Amalia, and you hold it up before the statue, the room seems to fill up with heat. All of you immediately feel a rush of just warm air shoot across the room, a gust of wind. All of you, Belle, Sakura, Wendeline, Pippa, all of you, Clive, all of you. You feel this fucking just a gust of wind shoot seemingly out of the statue. The room feels heavy and warm. Amalia, as you stand there holding the red stone, it burns in your hand, and it seems to just immediately, like a magnet, shoot out of your hand and into the statue. The red stone seems to, like water, sink into the statue as if it was falling inside. As you watch it ripple, Amalia, and the stone just disappears inside of this statue, it begins to glow. More red, more red, more red, until the statue itself lights on fire. It comes alive in flames. All of a sudden, the room, once again, everybody, warm as can be. I need you all, everybody here. That
It's erupting into flames. Can I cast control flames to try and like combat it and like pull it back down?
Sure. Yeah, this is going to be your action, though. This is still your turn. So
Yeah.
this is your next thing to do.
It's just like an at-will cantrip. So would I use like an Arcana roll to see how well I do?
Yeah, I suppose so. Well, you can control flames, correct? Yeah, with this?
Yeah.
Then yeah, let's say you suppress the flames. Let's just, I mean, that's, if you can do it, then let's do it. So as you use this spell, you suppress the flames that are about to burst off of the statue. You manage right before it attacks and hurts the rest of the people in the room. You manage to suppress the flames, Amalia, and it kind of just hovers around this statue. That's seemingly all that seems to happen at this moment in time. And I think that's all you can do at this moment, Amalia, unless you want to do something else.
Can I roll an investigation and see if I get anything else from it, or?
Yes, please.
Let's see. $19.
Love it. So as you look around the statue, as you're holding the flames, you're holding them there, trying to make sure that they don't burst out, and they're surrounding this bird statue. You see some of the notes that are already being affected by the flames, kind of already being singed around the table from the wrappings. You notice that one of them says Halsworth on the note on the table.
Just for like a split second as she sees that, like she kind of loses just like control of it, so the flames kind of roar up before she like pulls them back down.
All right, so you grab that note, you pocket it. The flames are again suppressed as you go back to trying to handle them and control this statue. That's the end of your turn, Amalia. As we get up to Halmon, you're next up, buddy. As you are right up there, Bogart is right in front of you, this giant thing. He's being held in the air currently, though. What would you like to do?
So first of all, what the fuck? Are we gonna die? Are we good?
I don't know yet. So
God
you just take
damn
care
it,
of that
Amalia.
guy, and I'll figure this out.
Oh my god. Fine. All right.
You feel this gust of wind, fucking Halmon just kind of just smacked you right in your face.
Well, I am going to try to end this quickly. Does a 26 hit?
Yeah, if a fucking 16 hit, then yeah, the 26 does hit.
Okay, so yeah, I hit all 3 times.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
So Belle, just remember, Sierra, right now, you're currently standing next to Halmon, so whatever he's about to do, you're just invisibly right next to him. So just be aware of that, Sierra. Just be aware.
Let's see, 14, 35. Plus, what is my rage? Plus it, so 41 damage total. 41 with my frenzy included. So I'm just like, I'm seeing that, and in a panic, Halmon's like, Oh shit, we need to fucking hurry up and get this guy going down. I don't want to fucking die in fucking Red Hill. Who I don't even know anyone in Red Hill. I want to leave.
you just start like chopping, going at it like Bogart, his body up there, just like that's twitching, floating there. It's just taking the hits, just boosh, vroom, vroom. You're like just and Belle. Unfortunately for you though, the blood that's now spurting out of the ogre is landing on you. So Belle, you're not as invisible anymore because like the blood is coating all over your invisible body. So Halmon, as you look down during this fucking going at it, Belle's invisible body is now just there.
Hey Belle.
She's like just drenched in blood now.
Sorry Belle.
But you're drenched.
Hi Belle. My bad.
So
I want to leave. I want to get the fuck out of here.
Give me your damage, buddy.
41.
Oh, 41. Okay, good. Okay,
Yeah.
So as you're just chopping into it, Belle, you're just taking the blood to the face, and Bogart's up next as he's just taking these fucking hits to him, and you're fucking really damaging him. However, he needs to break free of this. He needs to do a wisdom save to try to break out of Amalia's.
Just 18.
Damn it, he fucked up there. He does not. And then Clive, what was yours?
I think it was intelligence of 17.
17? Okay. No way he's going to get any of these. Fuck! Because he has a -2 on that. He's a -3 because he's an ogre. Fucking idiot. Alright, so he did not pass those. So, Belle, as you're now covered in little blood, Sierra, you like are standing right there underneath this giant ogre floating in the air above you. You're right next. Oh, where'd she go?
She's like, nah, fuck that. I'm not playing tonight.
I was trying to hit my unmute. I was like, oops, wrong button.
Bye.
But you're good. Belle, what do you like to do? You're standing right underneath this giant, fat, fucking trafficking ogre, but unfortunately, Belle, you're covered in blood.
Well, yeah, I had a plan, and now I have disadvantage on this plan. Thanks a lot, Halmon. I was literally just gonna peace out, and I wouldn't get attack of opportunity because I was invisible and he couldn't see me.
Hey, he's held. He's held. You won't get attack of opportunity anyways.
Yeah, he's held right now.
He can't do anything.
Oh well, then goodbye.
God damn it, Belle!
Where are you
going? Shoot him! Shoot the thing! Shoot the motherfucker, please!
No.
Where are you going? Oh, okay, she's running. She's over there. She's running back to Sakura and just fucking head over to Sakura and Clive. I can't hear you too well, Sierra, so make sure you speak it closer to the mic if you can.
She's just like, ew, gross, goodbye. Goodbye. No. Goodbye.
All right, so Clive and Sakura, you just see like an invisible bloody person just running at you. It's like the Invisible Man, but it's covered in fucking ogre blood. As little Belle makes her way to you.
Gosh.
Yeah, is that like a wisdom saving throw from sheer terror, or what do you want?
I don't know, but
it's not even terror. She's just like,
this is gross.
No,
I think.
No. Yeah.
There's something you don't see every day.
No, I meant from Sakura and Clive seeing the bloody invisible child running straight at them. Because I would feel some type of way.
After everything we've seen throughout this campaign, I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
So Belle, you go in get to where Sakura and Clive are. Obviously, is there anything else you'd like to do, Belle, or are you just kind of getting out of there and regrouping with them?
What is Clive wearing?
He's wearing his white. He's wearing his white robes. And poor Clive, but Belle, he's wearing a completely white ensemble.
Yeah, Belle just kind of goes up to Clive and just grabs his robe and just starts like wiping herself off. She's just like, no. She like wipes her face.
Picture the most unamused Severus Snape stare to the camera from Clive.
However, Clive, you know you can't do anything really about it because it's like a little girl. So she's just like cleaning herself off with your white robes, Belle. You're just staining his whole white cloak. Clive, you just got this white cloak like it's like brand new.
Pippa's gonna look over at Clive and be like, "I'm sorry, we'll get you a new one. Don't even worry about it."
I told you to wear anyway, so here you go. I'm helping you fix that.
Yeah. Clive, you just look at the giant red stain now that's just stained.
I
all
just
over.
look at I look at Clive. I'm like, she's smart for that though. She is smart.
Good job, Belle.
Just imagine like in a cartoon, you know, like once like someone has like mud on their face and they go to like wipe their face, it's just like an outline print of their face on that.
Yeah, just like yeah, you.
It just looks like a little face and hands like smeared.
Yeah.
Like as if you did like the Hollywood Walk of Fame, like fucking, you know what I mean? Like there's the hands in there, your face in there. Clive, you just look at it, you put out the cloak.
Yeah. So yeah, she's just like wipe her face off, wipe her eyes off, and then she'll now turn around and use her crossbow.
Okay. So as you turn around, you aim it at Bogart. He's floating in the air. Give me your 3 shots. We know you're gonna hit. We know you're gonna hit, babe. You gotta
got
give me the
this.
hits here. Come on. It's all that training that her the vet in her house gave her.
You have advantage since you're wearing red.
Yeah, you do.
So,
I mean, now less
Yeah,
red.
there's literally no chance you're gonna miss. Well, unless you get a nat 1, but
Then it's barely.
She missed.
Yeah, but it's advantage, so that one doesn't exist anymore. So it's 221.
Nice.
And the last one with advantage is So
you hit twice. You hit twice. That's pretty good. So she did miss 1, but that's because let's say you got some blood in your eye still, Belle. There's a little bit of blood in your eye. You're like, okay, gotta get that shit out of there. But Belle, you shoot. Where do you shoot him?
Oh, just shoot him.
Come on, no, give it to me,
She's
Sarah.
shooting.
At least take out an eye or something.
Shooting. It's 16. I don't know what side of it is. I don't know, because where's he facing?
Well, Sakura shot him right in the nuts. So if you want to go for another nut shot, you definitely can. Or if you want to be creative, Sarah. I trust you. That's why you're here. We trust you.
You're just shooting for the biggest space possible, you know? That way I don't miss.
Well,
Shooting for the balls, you might miss.
You might. You're a pretty good shot.
Maybe she'll shoot for the butt cheeks.
Yeah,
aim small, miss small.
Yeah, I mean, Pippa gored him in the butt a little bit too. So I mean, that's up.
Yeah, his butt was facing me.
I'm not stopping until you tell me where you're hitting him. Come on, Sierra, where are you hitting him?
Facing? Well, which way is he facing?
Well, now he's facing you. He's like floating in the air, just
Get
like
him in the eye. Get him in the eye.
you know, like a creepy movie. He's just like floating in the air, like it's like just like floating.
Yeah, then
there,
I want to shoot him in the nose, like in his nostrils. Just shoot the arrow
love that.
straight up his nose to his brain.
You're a sick little fuck.
Yes.
Like a Lord of the Rings.
So as you shoot,
Hit
yeah,
that
Clive's
troll.
over here getting his fucking jollies off. He's like, I love it. So as you shoot him, boom, Sarah, you hit him twice, right in each nostril. Goes straight into his fucking head, and he takes the damage real bad. Blood just starts to pour out of his nose down below. Pippa, he's now below you, so the blood, Pippa, from his nose and stuff just keeps dripping on you from above and stuff from above. Okay.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Like bloody
You
mouth.
know, it just makes me think, like, if I wanted my arrows back and I pull them out of his nose, it's like the scene in Harry Potter where they pull their wand out of
Their
the...
wands out.
Yes, thinking that, Sierra.
That's fucking gross, Belle. You're nasty, you nasty little drow. All right, so as we go up next, we are at Sakura. You're actually up next.
Okay. Well, I think. Wait, how much does he have left in health?
Right now, he is at good old 69. He's got 69 health points left.
Okay, we're
That's
gonna
enough.
try round 2 of Witch's Bolt.
Okay, Sakura usually fucks
Got
everybody
this.
up.
Yeah! No way! Fucking not
Are you
20.
kidding me?
Not
Are you
20
kidding?
again, baby.
2 in a row?
Let's
2
go.
in a row.
Let's
Oh my god. Fucking go to Vegas right now.
101, baby. Let's
All right,
go.
so Sakura, how do you want to do this? Is you basically you just set all those kids free. You set that woman free, Sakura. You saw everything that this fucking piece of shit was doing. You managed to get the kids out of there. You've always had a soft spot, as you know, just like with Belle, just like with helping out the drow and the underpole, Sakura. you hate this type of shit. So what do you want to do? As you see him floating there, you enter the room. You kind of push past Clive. You push past Belle a little bit while she's cleaning herself off him. What do you want to do to kill him? As he's
I wanna aim right at both of his nipples.
See, there you go. You guys are hitting all the spots. Okay,
Because
so
he tried to milk the women, so he's gonna get what he deserves.
Poetic.
Taste of his own milking, I guess.
First milk.
He's getting milked, all right. So, Clive, in his mind, you know what Sakura's about to do. Is Sakura, let's say like in a cool slow motion thing here, you gather up that electric fucking pink magic you use. You send out that witch bolt. Zoom! Each lightning bolt goes directly to each nipple. You light them up from inside as it like a. I know it's not as cool, I guess, that way, but it's pretty cool. So it's each like you're just basically like nipple clamp electrocuting him, just like in the air as he takes it, and inside his body begins to vibrate and convulse completely. Clive, in his mind, what is the last visions that he sees?
The last vision he sees just as his body's about to give out. He's now at the feet of Clive, but the monstrous form of the illusion of Clive, in monstrous form, is still gazing at him. And he says, "They have your body, but I take your mind."
And he just kind of looks at you like, I never meant for this to get so out of hand. I always loved milk. And that was like the last thing he says as his body just once again lights up and his skeleton just bursts into flames. Everything about it in the air. Sakura, you light him up. His giant ogre body just compulses, falls down onto the table. And Clive, all of you notice in the room that his face is left with that same open-jawed expression that you presented to him in his own mind. The jaw like dislocates, stretches out like the snake kind of wide mouth that you were creating. Almost like The Ring. You guys remember that movie The Ring where like they distorted their face like that? That's kind of what happened.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you manage to kill Bogart Tusk, guys, and he falls down onto the table. However, Sakura, right after you, is the knights who are still remaining. They kind
Bye, Wendy.
She's like eating Whataburger. She's like, I'm good. I'm eating Whataburger right now. So the knights are like, Master! And they kind of just once again they hear from the hallway the drama going on from inside. They both the three of them attempt to make a dash forward. I'm just gonna play them all at the same time, guys, to make this go a little bit faster. So the knights kind of run up towards you, Wendeline, and they are gonna try to attack again. As they're going to just kind of crowd you. So unfortunately, Wendeline, these kind of knights are just going to go in and try to stab you.
I hope Wendeline's doing okay. I haven't seen her in like 20 seconds or so.
Yeah.
She was right behind us, right?
Wendeline, unfortunately, Stassi, you do take a hit here from one of them. He swings and gives you 13 damage. So, unfortunately, Wendeline, you're going to take 13 damage right there. The next knight is also going to swing at you, Wendeline. Hold on, let me see your armor class, Wendy. He unfortunately hits you too as well. So, Wendy, you're getting kind of fucked by these swords
She
right
doesn't
now.
have advantage?
They do not have advantage, but they're just hitting. But she has advantage.
You want them to have advantage against her? Like what?
No, I meant like, does she have advantage against them somehow or something? Or...
They're hitting her,
Yeah,
so
hitting her.
she doesn't roll anything.
And then the last one did not hit. So Wendeline, you take 2 fucking hits, unfortunately. So you get 11 damage and 6 damage. So I guess a total of 17 damage, Wendeline. Sorry, Stassi. But they kind of run up in here to attack you and stuff. But luckily, Stassi, you're actually up next if you're there. I don't know if Stassi, you're there right now. Let me know. If not, I'll just play as you. But you are up, and you can attack them right back. So I'm going to give her a couple seconds. So let's see if she's there.
Maybe DM.
Oh.
What happened? What's going on? Hello, what?
Oh, so good. Okay, good. So you're all up. So unfortunately, Wendeline, you just got stabbed twice. So you took 17.
Oh.
Yeah. the night, it's okay. I know you're driving and you're getting to your place. It's okay.
Well, I just got home. I'm home now.
All right, great. Great. So it's okay. But unfortunately, they did stab you. So they just did run up to you and they stabbed you. They sliced you. So you got 17 hit points of damage. So make sure you take those. However, now, Wendeline, you can attack them right back.
What if I don't want to take them?
Oh, well, you got it because you got fucked. So they literally, 2 knights came and tried to stab you kind of right outside where your parents were being held. So let's say, Stassi, that you are upset because, Wendeline, you just got stabbed twice and the room that your parents are in being held is right over there that you can see. So you're not in the best of moods right now. What do you want to do with these knights?
Oh, well, obviously, I'm going to fuck them up. Hang on, let me...
Fuck 'em up. Do your stuff. Wop. Oh, like Sierra, she's out. I'm out on my time. I'm out on my turn.
Let me do... Let me...
There's 3 knights there. You can attack an individual, or you can attack all 3 if you have any moves to do so. I will allow you to also swing at them all again if you'd like, just to expedite the process.
I'm gonna cast my Wand of Magic Missiles 6th level.
Great. So I think you can hit all of them there. So
Yeah, it's just bop.
automatic. Hit me.
Yep.
Give me the damage.
Let's see. First one is a 5.
Nice. Great job.
Next one's a 4.
Great job.
And another 4.
Great. A 5. Great. So each of them take damage. Wendeline, as you basically send out 3 magic golden missiles at them. They all each take a shot as the missiles hit them completely. You got Stassi, you did great here. You can still do another. That was just a spell, so you can do still a movement if you'd like, or a bonus action if you have it.
I'm gonna fling my boomerang.
All right, if you want, yeah, go for it. So you're just gonna like, so you're not moving anywhere. You're gonna fling your boomerang at one of them. Give me a hit. See if you hit.
Let's see.
Allow it.
I got a 13. Does that hit?
13. You have advantage. Just do it again.
I have advantage. Next one's a 15.
You do hit with a 15, actually. You do.
Period.
So yeah, you hit with a 15. So there you go. So what's the damage to that one?
Is it just 1 hit?
Yeah, just 1 hit.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll let you because it's cool. I'll let you hit all 3 of them with the boomerang. They all take the same one. Yeah,
all right. Well, that first hit was a 2.
Okay.
Next one's a 3.
Cool.
And another 2.
Love it. Little baby hits, but you know what? They all add up. They all add up, baby.
You know, once the first one got hit, the boomerang's still got to make its way around to the other 2, so it might not have as much of like a wallop. So
exactly. So it was like slowed down a little bit on its.
Yeah.
It's not as strong. So okay. So way to go, Wendeline. You kick their fucking butts right now, and the knights are basically.
Get fucking stabbed. Like my parents are apparently traffickers. I'm going through it today. Okay. Why would nobody fuck with me? Nobody talk to me. Leave me alone.
If ever there was a day where there's a hamburger or a Whataburger is needed, it is right now for Wendeline.
Right now.
So Pippa, you are up again, and luckily Bogart has fallen on the table, but the statue that Amalia still has, you see in the corner, is still happening. That is all still going on. So what would you like to do, Pippa?
So Bogart is out of the picture. He's done for.
He's dead on the table right now. Yes, currently he's dead.
And then the knights, are they inside the room yet, or are they still in the hallway?
They're still in that hallway. Here, I'll show you. So they're still over there. So you're over here.
All right. And then Wendeline's right there.
Yeah, do you want to go help her out?
Yeah, I'll go help Wendeline. I was gonna try to attack him, but I'm gonna go help her get out of here first. Can I just greater teleport? No, I'll run over and then I'll get her out. I'll teleport her out.
You're gonna teleport there, or you're just gonna attack?
I'm gonna run over. Well, because she's a foot. She's right next to them.
Well, let's see the distance.
Is she
first.
Can she not get up or what?
You were here. You can make it to about. Oh, okay. She's exactly about 30.
She's going through walls.
Well, she can teleport because she's been there, so she
Like
knows
we
where
went
it
through
is.
the hallway.
So do you want to?
Oh.
Or can she like knock it up or something?
No, she's fine.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was wondering. I was like, wait.
No,
I'm
she's standing
my
her ground. She's
like a
she
foot.
ran
I
to
just
them.
threw a boomerang. I'm pretty sure I'm okay.
But can I say that she's like at least 5 feet away from them?
No, she's 5 feet next to them. They're up next to her. They were just stabbing her.
I know, because my attack that I want to do is
Well,
like
yeah, I can't help you with your attack.
No, the
You
attack
gotta
I
do-
want to do is like a 5-foot radius within the attack point. So if she's within it, she'll get hit.
Yeah, she's in that range.
That's
what I'm
So
saying.
do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do
I'll
it.
heal. Do it.
Do it.
Do it for the plot.
All right, I'll heal you right afterwards. I'm gonna use my ice knife. I swear to God, Wendeline.
You're throwing ice knife.
So I'm gonna use ice knife. Let me see if I even hit. I'm gonna hit the one with the most hit points left.
Okay.
And they just need to make a dex save of 14. So whoever doesn't make that dex save, I hit.
So Wendeline, you got to give me a dex save, please.
Sorry, babe.
Period. Okay. That's okay. It's worth it. Dex save.
So he did not save. So you definitely hit him. What's the damage there?
The damage.
Do I get advantage?
Yes,
Yeah, do it again.
do.
So he gets
Shut the
22.
fuck up, Halmon. Good, because I got an 11.
That doesn't save still.
It doesn't save. So you do take damage. You guys get half damage. I believe. Or no, full damage.
No, she didn't save.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
sorry.
get damage. So get,
That's
get her
okay. What's the damage?
Well, he got a 22, so I guess you do too.
Yeah. So
11.
20,
Oh.
11. Because it's half,
11.
right? For the other people, or is it full damage?
If you don't make the save, it's full damage.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
full
okay,
damage.
so 22.
So
Period. Okay.
22.
Ouchie.
Wendeline, you're pretty strong,
Just
honestly,
22.
Wendeline. You have
Yeah,
a pretty-
Wait, what's
I've
that?
had-
Why are you rolling
had-
more?
Well, because there's 3 of them, so you have
No,
to.
you just do one.
Oh,
No,
just
that's
the
it.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, why are you trying to fuck her up even more, Pippa? Damn.
No,
Say it again.
Like, I'm really gonna get this motherfucker. Here we go.
So Wendeline, you managed to just tell people, Pippa, fuck it, just do it. So Pippa, unfortunately, you see you're getting crowded by these knights. You throw an ice knife.
Yeah.
It bursts out, and Wendeline, unfortunately, you take some cold, like ice shards to you that also kind of hurt because they stick into your wounds, but they do manage to also really badly hurt the knights surrounding you. So Pippa, great job. They each failed. So that's another 22 damage, another 22 damage. So fantastic. Pippa, that's all you can do, I believe, right now, unless you have a bonus action.
Let me see what my bonus is.
You can always
real
call out
fast.
Chomps as a bonus action and use him to.
We are inside of a building.
That is also
Wait,
true.
Yeah, it's like a little hallway. No, it's okay. He'll just stay there. No, that's all I'll do for now.
All right.
I'll just yell at Wendeline, get out of there. And then maybe when she eventually comes, I can shut that door because we're right there in the door frame.
All right. Well, I think Halmon busted the door down.
Yeah. If she
the
moves,
door.
she's gonna get an attack of opportunity from all 3 of them too. So she's stuck there.
All right, I'll be there.
All right. Well, Clive, you are still kind of in initiative. Bogart is dead, but you are up next, Clive. So you can do whatever you'd like now. Bogart's on the table, and it seems that Wendeline and Pippa are kind of handling these knights. So what would you like to do, Clive?
Okay, just let me measure. Oh, rats. I'd expend my entire movement speed just to get to the door itself. As I measure, that's like right there is just 30 feet.
Yeah.
That end my turn, wouldn't it, if I move 30 feet? Or is that you
Well,
can
you
move
still
30
have-
feet and then do an action?
You still have, I believe you still have an action. I think you have a movement, and your movement
You
is
can move whenever. Yeah.
You can move plus
Okay.
have an action, yeah.
Okay, because I'm just making sure, because some various editions have changed that
You're good.
previous before whatever. Yes, okay. Yeah, he'll do that. So seeing the combat, he will move the 30 feet, just barely getting there, and he will launch a volley of Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
And each one targeting one knight. because he can throw 3 bolts. So 1 bolt per night. So I'll just roll 3. Actually, no. Roll. Let's see, where's the blast? All right, so I'll roll 3 times to see if each one hits. That's
You hit
25
that.
on the first bolt.
For sure hits, yes.
Okay.
Wendeline, you missed that one, but you have advantage, remember, because you are definitely covered in
Right,
blood now. and the blood
Right.
the blood has also stained your fabric, so that's definitely in the clothes now.
Okay.
So,
So that's 28 for the second one because of advantage.
Yes, sir.
And third bolt, get advantage again for that reroll. Thankfully. Oh, come on. 14.
So you hit 2 of them.
Okay, well, no, that's fine. So I'll just blast 1d4 plus 4. So okay. 10. So
You killed one of them.
And then the other bolt.
So Wendeline, one of them just dies right next to you as a bolt just hits right through its skull and he falls down to the ground because Clive sends out a magic beam right through his face. What about the next one?
Shit.
13 damage for the second bolt that hits.
And you kill that one. You kill that one as well. So Wendeline, 2 of the knights on either side of you, Pippa's managed to like get them. All 3 of them are like massively frostbitten now and have pieces of ice shards hanging out of them. However, now 2 of them, just like a sniper, boom, shot in the face, falls to the ground with pink magic. The other one, boom, pink magic, shot to the face, falls down. There's only 1 knight left, Clive, standing right behind Wendeline.
I was going to look to Wendeline and say, just, you've got your back.
I sure hope so.
And that's all he can do because he's out of actions.
All right, well, there's only 1 knight left there, and he does not know what to do. And Amalia, now we're up on your turn. So there's 1 knight left just out there with Wendeline, but you're kind of doing something else, Amalia, as you were kind of using Control Flame to kind of suppress this statue that was going to release energy. What do you want to do now, Amalia?
Is there any danger from it currently? Like it's just completely inactive now?
Right now, you've kind of suppressed the flames. The statue just seems to be on fire on this table. It seems to be just kind of on fire. Are you keeping the fire still from spreading, or are you kind of...
Yeah, I would just say I'm focusing more on keeping it from spreading, but I kind of poke my head out the room that I'm in and go to Halmon. There's something wrong with this statue.
Yeah, it's on fire, Amalia. the metal is on fire. Metal does not catch on fire, Amalia.
But like that's not what I meant, okay? Like I've got the whole flaming statue, it's not a big issue, like whatever. But like the stone is reacting like hella weird to it.
Can you take it out?
Can I investigate to see if I can take the stone out?
Yeah. Do you want to? Do you want to
Yeah.
try? All right. So as you kind of go to reach towards the statue, no, it just when you go in to try to reach inside of it, it is solid again. The liquidness that you thought it was made out of when the stone sank inside of it, it seems to be gone completely. As you try to touch it, all you can feel is the flames surrounding a very hard stone.
You can get it out, right? Just pull the stone out.
What level magic is this?
What level magic is this?
Yeah, because I have like a dispel magic. Could I use that on it?
No, this is a legendary magical thing, and as you try to hit it or touch it, you can feel that the magic on it it's like, once again, it's like pushing you away from it almost as you kind of try to grab the stone inside. But like I said, it is solid and pushing you away. However, you hear almost like a breath as you do that, Amalia, begin to from the statue itself, as it seems to take a large breath and then relax again. The statue now seemingly slowly beginning to come to life.
Are you still? Is she still like stopping it from exploding?
I think she has calmed it down right now, so I think you are not.
If she takes her like attention away from it, will it explode?
Does she want to risk it? Is what you're asking?
No, I'm asking if because I can do something on my turn if you just wait and hold on to it.
So you said it's like breathing. Is it like a creature? Like, is that turning into a creature?
Do you want to give me a investigation again?
Yes. Let's see. 21.
Okay, so
I got nat 20.
You can see.
Oh shit!
So as you can see, as you look through the flames, as you pull your hand away from the solid object, you do notice that yes, you cannot penetrate it like liquid anymore. But as you pull away out of the flames, the solid stone that you felt trying to push in, you can see that it's changing. It is indeed turning from a statue into feathers. A living, breathing bird is now seemingly growing out of these flames from the statue that you have found. It is getting bigger and bigger by every second that the flame seems to grow on the table. You manage to suppress it from spreading, but the statue still seems to now grow and turn into a living bird on the table in front of you, Amalia.
And I look at it in the eyes and go, "Can you understand me?"
It just kind of stares at you for a moment. Amalia, this last thing I'm going to have you do on your turn. Can you give me an animal handling check, please?
Oh, this isn't gonna go well.
I still have
God.
like speak with animals going. By the way,
And you're up next, Halmon.
I got an 8. An 8,
You got an
guys.
8.
oh my god!
Advantage! Oh my god.
By the way, just so you guys know, Sakura, Belle, Clive, you guys would, since your guys are still in the room there, Halmon, you would all be able to see this happening. So Belle, Sakura, you also can see that this bird is now growing on this table in the room because you guys can see that Amalia is there with it. Just so you two are also aware. Amalia, what did you get for the second one?
Oh, second one. Nat 20.
Oh my god!
So you manage, as you stare into this bird's eyes, the bird seems to then like tilt its head to you and nod. Yes. Yes, I understand.
Do you think that's any harm?
The bird then looks around the room. It seems to look over and see Bogart on the table. And gestures to the body. Just kind of gestures, uses its head and gestures to the ogre's body. That's all the bird seems to do to you, Amalia.
I mean, I hope he wasn't your buddy because we just killed the ever-loving fuck out of him. So, our bad if so, but if not, hopefully we're chill.
Halmon, you can see she's talking to the bird, by the way, just so you know. You can see this.
Oh my god!
As you are aware. The bird just kind of looks to Amalia and kind of seems a little bit confused by you. It kind of leans its head back almost somewhat defensively by what you've just said.
I just kind of hold my hands up in kind of like a placating gesture of like, I mean no harm.
All right. Since you rolled really well in your animal handling, this bird seems to kind of on fire sit there and stare at you. Amalia, that's going to end your turn. I'm going to move on to Halmon. You're up next.
Is it still growing?
The bird is seemingly still getting bigger and bigger by every kind of second that it's there. Yes?
Is it still on fire?
It is still on fire. It is perpetually seemingly.
Will it blow up soon?
Will it blow up soon? The answer to that is no.
How big is it?
Is it gonna stop growing?
I see what this is.
So, as you guys all are very much aware now, as it is growing in the room, you guys see that a large phoenix now is perched on the table. Pippa, however, you sadly are not in the room.
Well, I'm in
Out of all the people.
I'm in the doorway though. I feel like there's no door there.
Well, you're in the.
It's behind a wall.
I could just like peek my head around. I'm literally right in the doorway.
Well, it does.
All right.
Well, you can, but right now, Hollywood, it is your turn.
As I see this, I'm gonna be like, someone get Pippa, please.
Hey, buddy.
The phoenix and like its large head. The phoenix is about 20 feet tall in this room. It's now trying to crouch down.
Oh God.
Do you want to get out of here?
Yeah.
Do you want to leave?
The bird kind of then turns back towards you, Hollywood. Who, in a very feminine voice, who are you?
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, the spirit of the North?
Yeah, that's my patron. He
Interesting.
I'm very red right now, but normally I'm normal. More normal.
Where are we?
Red Hill.
Interesting.
Are you a prisoner or are you what are you okay?
I am now. Who gave me the stone?
I just kind of raised my hand a little bit.
I point. Not me. Not me.
Amalia, you can't understand this bird, remember. As
okay.
As the bird then pivots and looks down to Amalia. And looks to you, Halmon. She doesn't understand, does she?
No, she's not as smart as me. It's fine.
I'm sorry, what?
I am speaking to a bird right now.
What
Molly,
the fuck are you talking to that bird about? Tell me right now.
Shush. Are you okay, bird? What's your name?
My name is Azel, and I am the guardian of flame and fire. I am a bird of the sun, a child of Malla, one of the fighters in the Never War. However, for years, I have been in slumber until reunited with my soul in the red stone that you found. I am forever, as she looks down to Amalia, in your debt.
Hey, look, I told her to do that shit, man. That was I said, hey, you know that statue right there? You got to put the stone right in. I have a good feeling about this.
Give me a deception roll.
I'm just gonna look at the bird and be like, whatever this guy is like talking to you about, like whatever's going on, he's full of bullshit. So
I get advantage,
Wait,
right?
Is he like is Halmon
I got a
technically,
25.
like squawking when he's talking to like talk to the bird? Like
No,
would,
he can understand the. It's like this interesting, magical, telepathic.
like would Amalia would understand what he's saying, right? Like
Yeah, you guys know.
okay.
I got a 25 on my deception.
Okay. So the phoenix looks to you. You are a very wise patron of Santa Claus.
bombastic side eye to Halmon right now.
He makes wonderful decisions. What can I say? It's Santa, you know.
The phoenix then looks over to Belle, sees the drow elf in the room. Interesting. The company you choose to keep. Eclectic. Elves, humans, drow, all in one party. I've never seen it before in all of my years, but maybe I've been away too long. The phoenix then releases its giant wings and looks down to Amalia again, and then back to you, Hollywood, or Halmon. Let her know. If you ever need me in combat, which if I am free, I assume you will, have her call me. Light a flame. Tell her to call for the phoenix.
Absolutely.
What was that, Pippa?
Can Pippa like peek her head out yet?
Okay, all right, I'll get it.
She's so invested in this.
I can like hear the conversation from around the corner, and I really want to see what's happening.
So let's say this: Stassi and Pippa, you both can see that Clive and everybody's attentions have been taken by something in the room that is happening. So, Wendeline and Pippa, would you guys at this moment when Clive's head is turned, would you guys, I'm going to end the initiative here because we only have one knight left. And as this is all happening, you guys notice this knight's going to, he's going to take a dash. He's going to run from combat. This knight is like, fuck it. He's just going to like turn around. Stassi, do you want to stop this knight from running away? Or do you want to let him go? You're the closest
No, I want to
to
stop him.
Oh, okay. All right. So Stassi, you like kind of grab him, and I just want you to give me a dexterity check here to see if you grab him as he tries to just flee.
Like boomerang him.
Can it be a cool dexterity check?
Well, you get advantage. You get advantage. So
You gonna throw a knife at him? Or...
Yeah. Just stab him in the gut.
A 20.
That's a
Okay,
20? Dirty
Nice.
20. Dirty 20.
It's a dirty 20. So that's, you know what? We love dirty 20. Sometimes we like
I
them.
love dirty.
Yeah, who doesn't love a dirty 20?
Who
So,
doesn't love a little dirty?
So let's say this. He's not fighting you anymore. So you like see him running though. What do you want to do to stop him? Do you want to take out that boomerang and trip him? Do you want to fucking just knock him out on the back of the head? Or do you want to grab him by the shirt and pull him back?
Yeah, do you have a knife? Maybe knife him in the back of the neck.
Hold on 1 second. Let me.
Pippa just looks at you. Knife him in the back of the neck.
Knife him.
Damn, I wish. Do I not? Wow. How do I have a mace? But I have a small knife. Can I like chuck a small knife at the back of his head?
Yeah. Let's just do it. So as you give me what you did a nice
back of the throat
dexterity here, you throw it. I'm just gonna end this fight right here. He only had 10 points left anyway, hit points left. I'm gonna give you that kill. And you go, and you like literally as he's running down the hallway, and he just like falls.
Dunyan rings. Done in the sun.
I love that Dunyan ring.
Dunyan rings.
Dunyan
like
ring.
high fives Wendeline from a distance. Yeah, Wendy.
You guys have like an anime moment. Dun dun dun. Exactly. So you guys managed to kill.
Clive is just gonna nod at her. Impressive. Most impressive.
The blood just spills out of his head and starts seeping under the door. So Pippa.
Come on, guys, let's go in there.
So Pippa, you run towards the room as they're having this conversation. You run in and join Clive. Wendeline, as you're by that other knight that you just have killed, you do notice that Mayor Jack is still in the room, however. The blood seeping out from the head of the guard you just killed seems to go underneath the door. And Wendeline, as you run by the door, you hear Mayor Jack from inside be like, "How's everything going out there? You all right?"
Can I open the door?
Yeah, I mean, do you want to try to open the door? Do you want to go for it?
Yeah, I'm going to try to open the door.
All right, go to open the door. Give me a strength check as you try to
open a doorknob and twist it.
It's broken. I mean, it's locked. Not like it's not. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, a strength check.
Yes, please.
I have a -1 strength. That's bean.
It's okay. It's okay.
Like I got a 13. Does that work?
Right, you got a 13. So let's say this: like you hit it with your shoulder, and you manage to like like I said, like Harley said, it's an old door. You didn't unlock it, unfortunately, but you did like crack it open, and you can see.
Yeah,
inside.
did I try to like bust it in a little bit?
Yeah, you busted it in, and inside you can see that the mayor's in there, and you notice that this guy has a giant pumpkin for a head. You notice that when you peeked through the cracks last time of this door, you guys also noticed this. But Wendeline, you see that he's wearing like prisoner kind of clothing, kind of raggedy clothes, and he has a kind of a large jack-o'-lantern floating where his head should be. He looks at you. "Oh, thank God! Get the rest of your team and bust down this door. We gotta get out of here. You hear me?"
Word. Halmon, can you come in here?
I'm busy.
Wendeline, do you need a hand?
Can you like hurry up and not be busy anymore?
I'm trying.
Clive is actually going to go over to Wendy.
Oh, so Clive, because like I got it. So Pippa, as you walk into the room,
I run in. Clive runs out.
Yeah, so Pippa runs in. Clive takes a moment to run out. Pippa, you see this giant phoenix growing on the table there in front of you, and stuff. Anything you want to say, Pippa?
I think Pippa is gonna be staring at the bird, and her eyes are gonna be like big, sparkly. I think I'm gonna shed a tear, actually. And I'm gonna look at it and say, "Oh my God, is this really a phoenix?"
The phoenix kind of just notices you enter. The head pivots and turns around.
Are you real?
The bird then looks to you, Halmon. You can tell her I'm real.
Oh, 100% real. You can speak to animals, right?
Yeah.
Her name's Azael. She's what happened was when Amalia put the stone into the statue, the stone was her soul.
I didn't put the stone in the statue. The stone did its own thing.
The stone. The stone. She turns back to Halmon. The stone was a piece of me. I'm sorry for any type of confusion, but we were drawn to each other magnetically. It's complicated.
But you're good now, right?
Very much so. Thank you.
Do you need help getting out? You're kind of fucking big.
Well, I shouldn't. She then suppresses her own self and squishes down Amalia, all of you watching the room as this phoenix then seems to, the flames around her grow brighter and brighter, blue now, a blue flame, as all of a sudden the phoenix shrinks down into more of the size of a normal large raptor bird. Think of like a vulture or an eagle, as it shrinks down before you all and then sits on the table.
That's fucking cool.
She kind of like ruffles her feathers, and like as she ruffles her feathers, instead of like feathers, it's flames come off of her, but they dissipate in the air, like kind of, you know, they just go away as she kind of ruffles them. She then turns again towards you, Halmon. Tell your team I said thank you. We'll ever be obliged. Once again, the phoenix's wings spread. Pippa, a sight that you've never thought you'd ever see.
Mm-hmm.
As the phoenix then lifts off the table, and then just like a bullet shoots out of the window of the castle in the dining room. Just flames shooting behind her as Amalia, the weight of the red stone you've been carrying on you for months and months and months is now gone. Completely.
Do we need that stone? Like, what's gonna happen now?
She said that she's forever indebted to us, and if we ever need her in battle, to light a flame and call upon the phoenix.
Wait, hold on. Can you guys ask her if she knows anything about the
She's
the
gone.
redstone? Oh,
she left.
Or we could ask her, but we could summon her and ask her again, which is fucking awesome.
It sounds like a one-time thing, though, so I wouldn't just do it.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
But that's amazing. We just found a phoenix, you guys.
Pippa, you just see like she's just like fucking like.
That's all I can think of.
Well, weren't we supposed to get all the stones together?
I apparently, but the stone was a part of her.
But how do we know that was the right stone?
Because she's alive. She came alive.
But I'm saying, how do we know that that was the real stone?
The real stone?
Yeah, the real stone. What if it was just her red stone? It just happened to be a red stone.
Well, that'd be Amalia's fault then. But I feel like it was the real stone.
I'm pretty sure it was.
People died for this.
Yeah, people
because didn't they need all 3 stones to summon or have something happen, right? They need
to destroy them all, yeah, but
yeah. So then, what are we gonna do now? If they
the 4 stones and the 4 masters are connected. Was that one of the masters then? I'm assuming.
I feel like it was, but she didn't seem like she was all vengeful and like destroying the earth and like nuke everything. She seemed reasonable. Hey, she said she's in our depth. I feel like she willingly put herself in that if needed.
I could ask her if she was one of the 4 masters or if she knew anything about it or anything. But
I thought she was going to stick around a lot longer too, but you know, I guess being asleep for thousands of years will make you want to leave. Yeah.
If you guys were a bird trapped inside of a dining room, would you guys like to stay in there very long?
No, like I get it.
As you guys all have this conversation in the dining room, Amalia, Pippa, Halmon, Sakura, Belle, once again, this should be extremely insane for you, Belle. You've never seen anything like this before. By the way, Sierra, I know you might be a little bit busy right now, but as you kind of look out the window, Belle, you're the last one to kind of look up, and you see that this bird, this blue flames, kind of disappears as it flies off into the distance. And then you look down at yourself, Belle, still kind of half covered in blood, but then you kind of like regather with the rest of the group as all of you kind of look at the bird as it flies off into the distance. Just to expedite this up a little bit, guys, so we can get to our break. You guys head off, let's say the U group here, then go back to meet with Wendeline and Clive in that hallway, back to where Mayor Jack is. So Belle, Sakura, Amalia, Halmon, Pippa, you leave that area and go over to back in the hallway with them. Amalia, you did pocket that note that read Hallsworth on it, so you do have that in your possession. And by the way, just so you know, Sierra, you do have the neon armor on now as well. So it's a +2 to any of your armor class. And remember, Sierra, you also have advantage against any elemental attacks. So just be aware.
He's telling us this right before we talk to this mayor guy. I don't like that.
No, you don't worry about that. I think you guys are gonna like
It's like going to like a video game. It says click save right before you enter this room. Like, okay. Okay, bitch.
This is a good. If this was a video game, this would be a saving checkpoint. You are correct. But here we go.
Okay.
So Clive, and before we take a break, we're gonna go right back to Clive. Clive, you and Wendeline now are at the room where Mayor Jack Jackson is inside. Clive, you see that Wendeline has managed to bust in the door about halfway, and stuff, and you can see that the man inside with the pumpkin fern head, the man that you were told to find from Onyx way back at the beginning of this venture. What would you like to do, Clive, as you kind of get to the room?
Okay, so the door is still keeping us on the outside. It's just rather busted, right?
Yeah, you can see in it. Wendeline, imagine that you've like she's like busted in the door. You guys will probably easy now be able to break it inward, but it's still unfortunate. She only rolled a 13. So
I can break it open.
Oh man, I got this. Yeah, Skinny Arms has got this, Halmon. Don't worry.
Just like how he snapped that guy's neck so easily.
Let Noodle Arms handle this.
All right, come on, Clive.
You see, so Clive is going to go up to the door. Wendeline, cover your ears. He pulls out one of his revolvers, aims it right at the lock. Bang! Blows it open. And then just kicks the door.
You love it. Love it.
And just holsters his gun. Good evening. I take it you must be one of the prisoners here. Pleasure to meet you. Clive Geiger.
Oh.
And then he'll just stop dead in his tracks seeing the pumpkin head. Just a smile comes to his face. No, I've met someone like you in another world. You remind me of someone.
They say that the pumpkin spirits dwell in many dimensions. The name is Mayor Jack Jackson. Now I'm the mayor, the longtime mayor of the Jackson Mayors of Red Hill. Now, do you mind helping me get out of these ropes? I'm tied to this chair, and it's a bit of a confuddle. If you know what I'm talking about, I'd like to get off of this thing.
Clive will help him get unbound.
Oh, thank you so very kindly. Now, I appreciate it. Now, did we get those chilling out of these rooms that they were trapped in? That's what I came here for with my good friend Onyx in the beginning. We came to save the kids.
Onyx, actually, good news for you, my friend. We come across Onyx earlier, and we helped him, we healed him, and he informed us of the predicament. The children are safe.
Oh, my good golly gracious. I appreciate that now very much. Now, let's get back to Red Hill because we got some stuff to tell the people. They've been worried about their little children for a long time now. We got to get half of them back to the land of Drew because half of them are from up there. And these kids have been traveled from all different places.
Clive puts a hand on his shoulder. As a father, I can understand. Let's get these children home.
Well, you said you saw my friend Onyx. Now, he's the representative I have from the land of Drew. He'll be taking them up back that way. Do you know where he is at this moment in time?
Yes, he's with a few of our compatriots. We're a small party. He's just outside the castle.
Oh, fantastic. Well, great. Well, it's a pleasure to meet y'all. My goodness. He looks to you, Wendeline. He kind of takes off his little pumpkin head and kind of like holds it as if it's a hat. And then kind of looks back to you. My darling, what is your name? Oh, Wendeline is busy right now doing something else, I say. Stassi. I'm talking to you, Stassi. I'm talking to you.
She's like, oh, crap.
So talk to me. Sorry.
Don't worry, it's okay. I saw you were in the middle of reading something. I was like, oh, I'm gonna interrupt her.
I'm looking at my spells. I'm thinking of thunk right now.
You're good. So the pumpkin-headed man, he looks to you. My darling, what's your name?
You can call me Wendeline.
Well, Wendeline, you might be the prettiest darn thing I've ever seen. And, I never thought I'd be so happy to be kidnapped in my life. I've never seen such a woman like you in all my days, and I've been around for about 100 years.
I hope you've been kidnapped by better women than me.
Well, if you plan to kidnap this pumpkin, well, I'll tell you what, I can give you some of my pumpkin seeds if you get what I'm saying. But let's just say that there's a time and a place for another day's conversation.
I was just gonna facepalm.
I don't mean to be too forward. It's just I have been kidnapped for a couple weeks now, so I apologize if I'm being abrupt. You know what? Let's just head to Red Hill. I just wanted to tell you that I thought you were stunning.
Yes, well, I'm sure the women in Red Hill miss you. We should get you back.
Oh, well, they don't take too kindly to a man like me, but hell, when you add an ugly mug like this, he points to his big old pumpkin head, the women don't flock to you, even when you are the mayor. But hey, it's all about saving the kids. That's why I came out here. Now let's get them back. All right, everybody, let's get the hell out of here. Woo! He kind of like claps his hands together. He kind of pushes past you, Wendeline. Not in a rude way. Kind of like he's excited and he's ready to go. He's ready to get out of this fucking room. So Halmon, all of you guys, you see this, and he starts leading you guys down the hallway. However, Wendeline, the last thing I will say before break, your parents are still in that room. What would you like to do?
I should probably go in the room and and bring him with us. Oh,
do we need to? Do we have to?
Yes, because if I leave them here, they might starve to death or become trafficked
And
themselves.
what's wrong with
should.
what's wrong with starving to death? You know,
Because they gave birth to me, and somehow I have an obligation to being nice to them. So we should probably get them out.
Well, they can.
Blood by choice is better than blood.
Maybe they can be helpful to the mayor.
Clive is gonna wait. What's going on here? I'm completely out of the loop, Wendeline.
My parents were here to purchase some help around the house, and I locked them in the room that they were previously locked in. And I'm pretty upset about the whole thing, as you can tell. But I guess it's a little bit humane to help them out and not just leave them locked in there. So
Listen, you open that door, we cannot guarantee that Belle won't kill them.
Belle, as you kind of are listening to this conversation, Wendeline, you do notice that Belle is there as he brings her up. Sarah, I'm not sure if you're there. If you're there, let me know.
I look over to Belle.
And Belle, you kind of look up as Wendeline is a little bit concerned about her parents' actions. Sarah, if you're there, let me know. If not, I'll take over for you in a second. Just let me know. She might be busy right now, guys. Okay, so if she's a little bit busy at the moment. So we see that Belle kind of looks to Wendeline and kind of looks back down. Kind of keeps a little quiet to herself. But then she kind of grabs the doorknob, like attempts to open it for you. And she's like, it's locked. But
I locked it. Let me open it.
I mean, we could just leave.
Halmon, if you leave, you can do that. But I probably will not speak to you again ever.
Halmon,
now, if you want to help me with my parents, you are more than welcome to do so.
Why don't we let Wendeline decide?
Yeah, it's kind of her parents, guys. Her decision. We'll go with whatever you want.
They might be bad people, but we don't have to.
If nobody wants to help me, I am a big girl. I can handle this myself. I've been in Malla all of my life. I can do this. But I would appreciate some assistance since, I've known you guys long enough and have kind of saved your life a couple of times.
Don't expect me to save theirs.
I don't.
Okay.
Pippa walks up. I'll help you. I'll keep him in check.
We're all behind you, Wendeline. Let me just say this. Do what feels right. What is easy.
And if you need us to kill your parents later, let us know. We got you there too. Whatever.
Yeah, like, cause even
If anyone is
Belle,
killing my parents, it's me.
even
Let's put it that way.
and Sierra, I don't know if you're busy right now, but let's say that Belle kind of takes Wendeline's hand and goes like, "It's okay, you can let him out." And she like kind of gives you like a little tug, and then she kind of like just crosses her arm and kind of takes a step back. Sounds like something that Sierra would do. Since Sierra is so busy right now doing other things with her cool army boyfriend. Anyway, we're gonna take a break anyway, guys. So hopefully she can go in after. So Wendeline, do you want to let out your parents, or are you gonna let them in there?
Yes, I will assist my parents. I will let them out.
So guys, let's take our break here. As Wendeline, you open the door, you release your parents to have an let's just say a not very friendly and a little bit of a tense interaction. You guys are all let out by Mayor Jackson out of the castle. It seems that Bogart's remaining guards have already seemed to have fled. It seems that Sett and Sirus and Onyx have disposed of them on the outside of the castle. You see that the women and the children are gathered there with Pete, waiting for you. Pete looks to you, Sakura. I told you they'd be okay. I saved the little bastards. I told you. And he looks to you like,
oh my gosh.
I did it. Are you proud of me? Say you're proud of me.
Yes, I'm proud of you.
Yes. And he jumps in the air, like he looks to the kid like, she's proud of me.
Can we say Halmon picked up the dead woman?
Okay.
Like wrapped up too?
Sure. Yes, we can.
Okay.
So you took the moment to do that. The woman, unfortunately, Sakura and Clive that you said might see her, she kind of immediately notices this woman. She immediately, as you're carrying out a body, Halmon, she sinks, and unfortunately, she let's just say she grieves the moment of her wife. It's not a lovely moment, but she takes the time and she walks up to you, Sakura. I appreciate it. Thanks for finding her.
Of course.
You know, we were in there for a long time. I didn't even think that I was ever going to see her once again, so I guess it's not the worst thing, huh? I mean, it's the worst thing. But I thought it could have been worse, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
So.
she'd be happy to know that you were alive.
And now I get new pussy. Yeah, I'm just kidding. So right there, however, as I ruined that. I'm so sorry. So let's
You want a serious campaign.
Jay, are we still inside the castle, or are we all?
You've just exited. However, Clive, do you want to grab something before you leave? You want to do something before we take our break?
I was just curious if there's anything like we could do an investigation. Like, for example, there's the office, like just move it like right there. That's the office. Like, if maybe we could do an investigation. Maybe there's some loot here or something, or some important documents we could find that could give us some indication of what's our enemies are planning.
Yes, you know what, guys, we'll do that actually right when we get back from break. How about that? Let's say that I'll have you guys do investigation roll.
That's fair.
But let's take a little break right now, guys. So you guys can use the restroom, we can get drinks. It's only about a 4-minute break. It's a little bit shorter than our usual ones. So we'll play for just like about 15 minutes or so after we come back for the break. And then we'll see you guys next week. So let's take a little break, everybody. We'll be back here in a little bit.
Sure.
Yo, what up, everybody? It's the kid here at Spicy and Dicey that sometimes says stuff for our friend Sierra's shop at Dirty 20 Dice Shop. Yo, go buy stuff from them right now. If you don't, I'm gonna take that cute little monkey Pete, I'm gonna put him on my shoulder, and we're gonna beat you up. Hell, Denny's parking lot it is. Let's go. Let's go, Pete. I ordered myself one of them big old pancakes.
Quiero seguirla donde va. Pienso en ella y ya lo sabe. Quiero retomar el control. Cuando se acerca mi alma sale. Me atrae como un imán lo suficiente. Tal vez debo parar y confesarme, yeah. Estoy temblando, te amo más con tus locuras. Tú tomas mis decisiones, baby, nada a mí me detendrá.
All right, guys, welcome back for the break. We'll give you guys about just another little minute here because I know that break was a little bit shorter than usual. But yeah, and so that's nice little visuals of Sett and stuff before we say goodbye to him and Sirus and stuff until maybe they guest star if they can one day. Or if not, maybe it'll be in the next campaign. Who knows? When their little young men lives free up. Or maybe they just don't want to play with them. So that also works too. They might be just busy. But either way, we miss them.
They hate us.
Yeah, well, it's okay. Yeah, a lot of people hate me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm sure they're doing fine and they're intelligent young guys. I'm assuming they're having fun with whatever they're doing. But let's get back to the story, guys, whenever you are ready. And we've been having a good game tonight, guys. We've finished up this chapter. I'm sorry, Wendeline, that you had to go through so much shit here. But, you know, about time you did. Come on, right? Like, I mean, Wendeline, about time you went through.
I guess I needed my dose of getting fucked with. Sure.
Everybody on D&D.
We are the Misfits of Malla. We go through a lot of shit.
Yeah, that's true. I think all of you guys have gone through some pretty crazy stuff. So let's move you guys here on the map. I'm going to move you guys all up into the hallway for now with Mayor Jackson. Sorry, Mayor Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make it far to cry. All right, so you guys like good music. So, anywho, what's that other song? Me and Miss Jackson or something like that?
It's just called Miss Jackson.
Mr. Jackson. There you go. Yeah.
No, it's Miss Jackson.
Miss Jackson. Isn't there another song, Mr. Jackson or Miss
by Outkast?
I think you're just thinking of Miss Jackson by Outkast.
No, I know Miss Jackson, but I'm thinking about the other song too about the. Oh, I'm thinking about the Mr. Jones and
Is
Me.
it Fall Out Boy? Oh, never mind.
Fucking by Mr. Jones and Me. That's for some reason I don't know why that was popping in my head as Jackson. I don't know, Jones Jackson. It was just J last names, I guess. All right. So Clive, you were the one who said that you wanted to check out the the rooms here maybe are the stuff before you guys head out. You guys managed to get Raul and Nadia out of their room as well. Wendeline, you are keeping a close eye on your parents as you guys head out of this hallway. But everybody here that wants to search for something, please give me an investigation roll, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Anybody that wants to try to look for anything.
We get advantage.
Yes, you can. I know. I saw that, Clive. You were
I
like,
have
fuck.
a +0. So
You and Pippa.
I'm gonna do it one more time. Oh well. Okay.
No.
I went from a 2 to a 3. Like, come on.
So Pippa, you're too caught up just looking like the Phoenix has
I'm
kind
just
of.
still thinking about the Phoenix. How cool that was.
And Clive,
20.
a dirty.
My passive is a 15.
Okay, so I'll give you Sakura. You didn't roll great either, but Sakura, as you looked around, you did manage to find off the bodies of like the knights and the zombies and stuff like that. You were able to find about 5 pieces of gold altogether for yourself, Sakura, as well as a sword or 2. You can gather if the swords or not. That's up to you. Just basic short swords.
Pippa can't even see that.
Yeah.
Pippa's like looking for the Phoenix still.
I'll give her one of the swords.
Okay, well, I mean, you guys don't have to take them. They're just like, they're just there.
Yeah, we're just gonna take them. I'll just give her one of the swords too.
All right.
Can we like at least walk into the room or
Well,
back into the room that we found the Phoenix in?
Well, I'm going to say that you guys, the whole investigation check is for all of this place. So, unfortunately.
Damn.
Wendeline, you didn't find much either, unfortunately. You're kind of with your parents right now.
She
so you
got
don't
a
seem to-
23.
You did. Sorry, I didn't. Sorry, my bad. I didn't see that. My bad. My bad. So, Wendeline, actually, behind your parents, let's say this. You did manage to find a box. And in this box? A box, yes. And in
I
this
love
box,
it. No, I don't want to know what's in the box.
You
I just want the
wanna know
box.
what's inside it? It's just a box. You can sit
What's
on
in
it.
the box?
No, but you did manage to find a box, and this box happens to be filled with receipts.
Ooh, receipts.
It's receipts, and on this receipts seems to be a whole bunch of different names of different nobles that seemingly have purchased slaves.
This receipt list is about to turn to a hit list.
She got the receipts.
Literally. So
Can I take it with me?
Of course. So you pocket
Please.
you take these receipts.
Taking it with me.
You don't at the moment seem to recognize any of the names, however, on these receipts. But you do see that these are receipts of people that were like your parents, apparently, wanting to buy children. Belle, you can always give me an advantage roll again if you want to, little Sierra, if you don't mind, because you rolled a 9. However, if you want to roll again because you have advantage, you can. Unless you don't want to look for anything. That's all up to you. So, but Sierra, you do have the ability to roll another investigation if you want. But so far, Belle, you have not found anything as you look around. Oh, she's rolling again. Oh, so as you roll, Belle, you're looking around. However, you don't seem to find too much. Let's just say as you kind of walk past with Sakura, with the other bodies, you do manage to find another 2 pieces of gold. So you pocket those 2 pieces of gold. You put them in your pocket with the other 3 you got. So you got about 5 pieces of gold in total, Belle, right in your pocket. Whoop. And that's really all you find, unfortunately, with your investigation. And then Clive, since you rolled pretty good, as you kind of are exploring that office, let's just say you went in there for a second, you again find a couple pieces of gold and silver. I'm going to say that in total you found about 10 pieces of silver, 5 pieces of gold in that office. However, you do see that there's a journal that was kept by Bogart, it seems, with a list of his workers and knights that are connected to him. If you want that, you can take that. If not, you don't have to. However, in this room, Clive, you also see that there's a glove in this room above the fireplace. It seems to be a metal glove, and it's just kind of framed upon it.
Would I be able to do a history or arcana on this?
Yes, you can do a history check. Let's say that. You're not picking up any, with your arcana abilities, you're not picking up any magical abilities from it.
So 14.
A 14? Give me one more roll and with advantage, just in case.
Right. Oh, that would have been a 19. That was 10 total.
Okay, so unfortunately, as you look at this glove, you remember in your past a very powerful hand that people used to use for magic. The hand of, and you can't place the name that follows after the hand of. You keep forgetting it, but you remember.
Can I
there
use
was
guidance?
If you'd like to, would you like to give him some guidance?
Yeah, he can roll an extra D4.
All right,
All right.
add on a D.
Let's
Add
roll
on a
it.
D.
So that'd be the highest one was a 14, so plus a D4. Rolling that now. 15.
15.
Unfortunately, it's not great, and you're kind of having a hard time replacing it. But you remember that this glove seemingly fit onto something from your history, and you just are connecting it. You're just thinking this glove reminds me a lot of this myth from the travels that you've been on, Clive, for something evil. You're not getting magic from this glove, but you know that it's connected to something of massive power.
He'll carefully take the glove from the frame and put it in his bag for later.
All right.
Just so also, what was the coin that he grabbed?
10 silver, 5 gold.
Okay. So adding that and 10 silver. 10 silver, 5 gold. Yeah, he'll claim the journal. That'll be some good reference for later, just in case.
All right, so you and Wendeline both managed to get some information on other people. You got the journal of most people that have worked for Bogart, Clive, and you also have the receipts, Wendeline, for the people that have bought slave children from him, filled with different nobles' names. You guys managed to find a good amount of little things here, and then you decide to head out. Wendeline, you take your parents out with you as you all follow Mayor Jackson. As we talked about earlier, you guys can reconvene with the group outside. You managed to show the woman the dead body of her bride. Anything else, Amalia or Pippa, you'd like to do before leaving?
Actually, I know I sucked at my investigation, but I really wanted to take Bogart's sunglasses and just check his body for anything.
Okay, yeah.
If I could.
Oh, sure. So you go pocket his sunglasses.
Yeah,
now
I
are
could
green.
definitely sell those, or if we get into any type of conflict, I could be like, yeah, he's dead. This is proof.
Amalia, you see that Pippa tries on these sunglasses, but because they belong to an
They're
ogre,
way too big.
they're like huge on her face.
They're also emerald now, by the way,
Yeah,
not
they're very
red
heavy.
ruby.
They're very emerald.
Oh, damn it, Halmon. Green.
I'm helping. Spite him. What do you want?
The red was so much cooler, but it's okay.
It was cool. Give me a day. I'll change it back. Okay, God.
It's all right. I'm gonna pocket that. Does he have anything? Do I need to roll to see if he has anything else on him?
Well, since you're right there, I'll let
Pockets?
you check him out in his pockets and stuff. And unfortunately, he didn't have anything on him. You just can feel like he just had a lot of like his clothes on him. He was in the middle of eating, remember? So and he uses magical abilities. He didn't really get to use them on you guys because 2 of you did attacks that made him not able to do any fucking thing. So I appreciate that.
It's all right. Let him be a milk dud.
Oh yeah, so yeah, exactly. He's a milk dud, and he fucking left him there. He has like milk dripping out of his mouth, though, Pippa. You can see like just dripping out of him with the blood.
And since Amalia's there, can I Amalia, go check the bird cage. Is there anything left over there? Any feathers or anything I can keep from the phoenix? I guess
I
it'll
don't
be
think I
fine.
left anything, but I can go check.
Amalia, as you look in that area, you didn't find anything either, unfortunately. But no, just that note that you picked up before. Everything else is just kind of scorched paper and wrappings from the phoenix before it left.
All right, that's all I wanted to do.
All right, Amalia. Before we leave, anything you'd like to do?
I would say Amalia's probably just a little bit more on the quiet side. She feels like relieved that the stone is gone in a way, but also conflicted just because of everything she went through to like get it.
Just having Frodo withdrawals.
All right. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a little bit of Frodo with
Yeah.
the ring. Yeah, the withdrawals. As you kind of look at that area, Molly, I want you to think of the past that you had as you kind of like don't have the stone on you anymore. you feel like once again you remember what you went through. You remember Theo. You remember Connor. You remember those cold nights and why you even got the stone to begin with. You remember your mother, and despite having the beautiful moment of seeing her again, you kind of also remember her being so gaunt and frail, and just the wind being so cold, and everything that was taken away from you, and this one thing that you've had on you for all of this time, throughout this whole adventure, the thing that connected you to this new people that you're all around right now, the only real reason that they're even with you, per se. And you kind of remember Foxface approaching you, and when he asked you to join him and then introduced him to these two women, Pippa and Sakura. But now the stone is gone. It's like a weird piece that you don't understand where it's gone or what it was a part of, but it is not there. But you remember Theo specifically as you kind of stand there in your own mind, Amalia. You look to your right and you see Theo. He's a red dragonborn. However, you see him with an arrow going through his neck. And he looks to you, Amalia. You think it was worth it?
Not in the least.
Are you serious?
Nothing was worth what you went through.
Amalia, you just saw a phoenix. Do you understand that? I would die 1,000 times over again to have you do what you just did.
I'd say she just kind of stays silent at that.
As you put your head down for a second, and then you look back, the spirit is gone. No longer there. Just like reality. Theo has disappeared. But you hear Pippa's voice calling to you, "Hey, did you see anything over there, Amalia?" You kind of like hear her as she kind of interrupts your thought process.
Doesn't seem to be anything around Pippa, sorry.
It's alright. At least we checked.
So,
you okay?
Cool new glasses, though.
Yeah, right?
You guys finish your little investigation. Let's go back to where you were, where we exited the castle, and you were in the front. And this is where we're going to end tonight's game, guys. Unfortunately, here, we're going to get into a little bit of a bittersweet moment. As you all reconvene with each other, Sirus kind of steps up. You kind of see all of you that he's not quite himself, as his eyes have seemingly changed from the normal Sirus eyes to that of Lucifer. He looks at the team. Sirus has been thinking for a while. He's having a hard time talking with you about it, but while we were out here, he did some searching. Me and him are going back to Cressida. He looks at Clive. We have the Ring of Purity. We have the mission we accomplished and set out to do. To save his past and her life. He looks to you, Pippa. I know I'm your number 2. We've been together for a while. I appreciate everything that you've done. But I can't move forward right now. There's something that I need to do. You understand?
Of course. Sirus, we love you. We want the best for you. If you need to go do this for yourself, we're not gonna put it past you. We support your decision. We're gonna miss you. You know, we love you as a family. Check in if you want.
He looks to you, Wendeline.
You better check in.
He looks, I was right about to say, and he looks to Sakura and Wendeline. The two of you, this is Lucifer talking now, you can tell that the voice kind of changes from Sirus's back to Lucifer. The two of you reopened his heart. I took over his body, but if it wasn't for you, he looked to Sakura, to show him that he could care about somebody again. And he looks to Wendeline. Or to you. That he could have the possibility of a new future. However, it seems that my connection to his past keeps him from moving on. I thought that I was doing the right thing by helping him try to become his ancestor, but that does not seem to be his path. So we cut you here loose, no longer to let you guys be chased by his demons. If Roland and the king want to kill Sirus, then he will have to find him and me in Greenwood. Keep you away from this. He looks to Clive again. Stop him. All right? Don't let Grimaldi stop you from finding these stones.
You have my word, Sirus. You Cressida my best. I wish you two the absolute best in life.
He looks to Halmon. You know, maybe I can actually have kids myself now and get to know them, unlike the ones I didn't.
Are you sure this is what you want?
It doesn't matter. My player doesn't play anymore.
Fucking, I'm trying to role play, Jake.
Paid roll. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know what? Fuck you. Lie. Bye. Then.
He looks to you, Halmon. We started together, brother. But you got to finish this. Because I got to stop him. And that means Dracula. And as long as she's still out there and she's still controlled by whatever he's put her under, I cannot sleep. I've been trying to go on with you guys, but all I've been thinking about is how she's still there. And how he still has a hold of her. And even though, he looks to Amalia now, even though you've helped me so much, and your husband has kept him in a cage, Cressida is still inside of his. So I'm going to go free her. And if Roland comes looking for me, just sell me out. He looks to you, Pippa. Tell him where I am. It'll save you guys. And it'll help me kill him.
We'll probably take care of him for you, man.
He looks
I don't
do me any favors.
It's not a favor. It's justice. You know how I feel about tyrants. It'll give me just as much pleasure.
Sirus. We're gonna do you all the favors. You already know that.
If I may speak, I think we should honor Cyrus's wish. If he wants to fight Roland, he should do it himself. This, and Clive looks to everybody, this is his fight. And if he wishes to take it alone, we must respect that.
The last thing he does is he nods to Clive, and then he gets on a knee. And he leans down to you, Belle. Look, I haven't done a lot of great things since I've come back. In fact, I have been selfish a lot, I think. But the best thing I did was you.
Belle's gonna just like a kid that just doesn't understand is upset. She's just gonna like bang on his chest and be like, no, you can't leave me here. You can't just bring me back. You can't just leave me. It's not okay. And she just like bangs on his chest with her fist.
And then he like stops
And like she's like crying because like she's upset, but she's angry.
Yeah, and he like feels the tears kind of run down his like white armor, and he kind of just puts his hand right on your face like to stop you. But it's not like aggressive, he's like stopping you, and he kind of pushes you away, Belle. I have a son, and I think it's time that I went to go find him. And I brought you back, I think, out of selfish reasons. You don't understand. But this team is probably the best family that you'll ever have moving forward, Belle. So you take care of them. Because you're the best damn crossbow shot I've ever seen. And you know what? He gets up and looks down to you, Belle. You look pretty goddamn good in armor. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll be a knight. He kind of rubs your head a little bit, Belle. He knows you don't really understand. He knows you're still angry. He looks to Sakura. Make sure she at least gets to the drow. Please.
Of course.
He kind of looks to you, and then he begins to walk away, and this is where you hear Sett stand up. Well, I can't let the poor bastard go to Greenwood by himself. I can teleport him there. I know the place well. I'm from there. I met you guys there. And honestly, guys, Sett lights up a cigarette. He's right. We fucked you guys up this whole time. You've had a mission. Since Wendy joined, she just made your mission more clear. But me and Sirus here, we just keep bringing problems.
But what about my sandwiches?
Well, you know what, Cherry? I still owe you that date, but seems like we might have to do it another time. I got business I gotta deal with in Zon. Puff's waiting for me. Looks to Pippa. I know you guys are gonna go there to look for the master, so when you do, try to find me, okay?
We will. Let's keep Sirus safe for now.
I will. He's a dumbass. Again, looks at him, and he smokes again. Cherry, I put you through enough hell. Fuck it. He kind of ashes the cigarette out. He looks back up to Halmon. You're right. You're right. We're family. And Belle, he's right. This is the best one you could have found yourself in. Trust me, kid. I know. He smokes a cigarette again. And you guys watch as Sett and Sirus head off down the road back the way you guys came into Red Hill. Sett touches Sirus on his shoulder as they get into a bro conversation because they're bros. And the last thing you see of the two of them is Sett teleports them away. As you all look back at your friends leaving, remember the moments that you had with them, with Sirus, Sett, Wendeline, the moment meeting him at the wedding, Pippa fighting and seeing Sett inside of the ring, Clive, the moment that you had with Sirus on the boat, reading each other's minds, Amalia, you and Sirus having the moment after his curry dinner with Sakura, Sakura, the dinner with the curry that you had with Sirus, Sakura, the moment holding Sett, taking him to the underground and holding him down there while he was feeling better, Belle coming out of the grave and the only person there being Sirus, who covered you with his coat, and Halmon, of course, waiting in the room to get recruited to this team with Sirus. However, in D&D, unfortunately, guys, I know I'm a little bit of a soapbox here, but we have players that come and go. And these two are with us for a good while. So it's going to be hard finishing the arcs without them, but we shall see their characters again. But Mayor Jackson looks to you guys and be like, all right, everybody, let's get these kids back to Red Hill. Let's go. And as a team, you all decide together to move on to the city of Red Hill and head in the direction opposite from Bogart's Manor towards his castle. And this is where we're going to leave off this week, everybody, and we will be back again. I know, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to wrap this up for you. And we'll be back next week to play some D&D. Until then, get ready for Thanksgiving. Prepare for the holidays, everybody. Mwah, thank you, and we'll be back next week, everybody. Peace out.
Take
Get
care,
out of here.
everyone.
Sleep.